Black woman gets $550,000 from the city due to harassment from the mayor of the city. Hell of a thing. Put it up full mass. Here we go. Former Florida city clerk is finally receiving a $550,000 settlement after the mayor insulted her at public meetings and implied she was, well, promiscuous. Erica Anderson, the woman receiving the settlement, is pictured on the right. A Black woman who was fired from her job as city clerk in Haines City, Florida, will get $550,000 to settle her federal lawsuit against the city and its mayor for alleged racial discrimination, defamation, harassment, and retaliation. Erica Anderson was hired as a deputy clerk by Haines City in 2017, then promoted to the city clerk in 2020. Usually, that means you're doing a great job. According to her lawsuit in U.S. District Court, Tampa, Florida, and obtained by Atlanta Black Star, then Mayor Anne Huffman, who is also Black, bullied Anderson with harassing and derogatory comments, including telling her that she should stop wearing her hair in, quote, Aunt Jemima braids, and repeatedly referring to her as, quote, unbecoming. Anderson has a disabling skin and hair condition, the complaint says, and the mayor taunted her about her missing eyebrows and demanded that she wear makeup to cover up her skin. Huffman also told Anderson that she did not act, quote, Black enough or talk Black enough, and as a result, quote, would not be accepted by certain city neighborhoods, the lawsuit says. In 2021, Anderson claimed she reported to the 5-member city commission that a male vendor was sexually harassing her and making her feel uncomfortable. In response, instead of taking remedial action to stop the harassment, Huffman allegedly warned her, quote, are you sure this is what you want to do to another Black man? End quote. In the spring 2022, the complaint says Huffman targeted Anderson regarding her use of city credit cards, indicating that she had misused them. Haines City later cleared Anderson of any wrongdoing related to credit cards, but Huffman continued to harass and call her out in public meetings to embarrass her, the lawsuit said. In May 31st, 2022, Anderson made a complaint to the city under the Florida Whistleblowers Act, alleging harassment, inappropriate, and discriminatory conduct by Huffman. In it, she detailed a hostile work environment. She detailed bullying. She detailed psychological harassment that had caused severe stress and anxiety and led her to seek medical care. Huffman immediately retaliated, the complaint says, by threatening her reputation and credibility before the city commission and the public 2 days later. After she filed her complaint, June 2nd, 2022, Anderson's then fiance, Barry Gaston, asked Huffman during a commission meeting how it was that she could serve in public office if she was a convicted felon. Huffman was arrested and prosecuted for felony grand theft and entered into a pretrial diversion program. Anderson claimed in the court filing in January. Huffman told Gaston to ask about something relevant, and when he persisted to ask about a criminal record, she kicked him out of the meeting. Huffman then said, as a point of clarification, and just for those of you who are not aware, that's our city clerk, Erica Anderson's other boyfriend. The complaint contends the mayor was insinuating that Anderson was promiscuous and that her comments were defamatory and intentionally made to cause her humiliation and harm to her reputation. Anderson, who is now married to the alleged other boyfriend, insists in her complaint that she never had 2 boyfriends or ever discussed her personal life with Ms. Huffman, and says she was deeply embarrassed and left the public meeting in tears. Huffman then began to campaign to get rid of Anderson while she was on leave, the complaint alleges. The following day, Anderson was fired without cause after 3-2 vote by the city commissioners, including Huffman, who under the Haines City government structure serves as both commissioner and as mayor. The lawsuit says her firing by Huffman and the city was in retaliation for her complaints and for taking medical leave in violation of the State Whistleblower Act and the FMLA, So on July 3rd, the city voted to approve an agreement to pay Anderson $550,000, and the city will pay $2,500 to the insurer. Madam, I think you did not ask for enough. The violations over the year, sometimes people just have to learn you can't run government the way you would run your family reunion. You just can't do it. All of the taunts and the personal accusations, saying off record things on record, saying opinion in public forums that are defamatory against you. Madam, you were there for years and suffered this kind of abuse. It's insane that these are sworn public officers whom you had to be governed by. Once again, I think you asked for too little, but I'm glad that the saga is over for you. Sharon, thoughts here?
Yeah, you're so right. This is so ignorant. I mean, even the women holding the peaches on Real Housewives of Atlanta know this. You can't just say there's been suspensions, lawsuits, all kinds of stuff. You can't just say whatever you want about somebody. Now, the commissioners, all the people that voted her out and this and that, fire her unlawfully, they got to go. Because as a taxpayer, who's going to really end up paying this claim? Okay.
Right.
Maybe their insurance, but then their insurance goes up, Doc. These people have to go. If you want to run it like the Real Housewives, then go see somebody over there. But you can't stay representing me, not if I'm a citizen paying taxes with your foolishness. Gotta go.
Yeah, and all of these seem to be really unforced errors. There was no like real controversy to where they made.
Jealous?
Yeah, that is just quite insane that they had suffered through this. And to the dear sister,
good word.
I hope you're encouraged by the fact that there are many people who believe in your leadership, evidenced by the fact you were promoted.